Meanwhile, coronavirus testing has become a part of everyday life here in Israel for many in the South's unrecognized Bedouin communities, where large cities can be over an hour's drive away. Just getting to the nearest health center can be difficult. Our correspondent Amalia Roy has this report on one organization that has been on the front lines bringing crucial COVID services to these remote communities. Let's take a look.
This testing site is in Azarnug, an unrecognized Bedouin village in southern Israel. These are villages which the Israeli government does not recognize as legal, blocking them from key aspects of Israeli infrastructure. It can be a challenge for locals to access official antigen tests because sometimes the nearest medical centers are over an hour away from these remote communities. This testing site is only one of many that Amir runs throughout the Negev, giving communities with similar constraints easier access to health services.
The antigen testing is going over all the week, so it's not just today. It's taking place already like for the last few weeks, and it's being continuously carried out in our community.
Amir manages a cohort of volunteers known as Community Resilience Teams, organized through the Arab Jewish Center for Empowerment, Equality, and Cooperation, also known as AJIC, a group aimed at promoting cooperation between Jews and Arabs and providing services to the Bedouin community of the Negev Desert who live in these unrecognized villages.
The main approach that we're using is basically getting people together to work together, to learn together, and find the mutual interests and the common good, and build around that.
While Israel's emergency services maintain a presence in the region, Ajik says that it can be a challenge for those unfamiliar with the area to navigate unrecognized villages when there are often no street signs or paved roads. That's why, through coordination with Negev municipalities and Israel's Magen David Adom National Emergency Service, Ajik has received training, supplies, and even ambulances so that volunteers who know their way around the area can help provide crucial services to under-resourced areas.
It's a great partnership between us and MADA. While MADA is providing the professional intervention, special vehicle, special professionals that actually provide the first aid, and we provide actually the knowledge of where to operate, because we are operating on the field. We know the communities, we know the people, we locate those who are willing to volunteer for MADA, they get trained, and then they go back to their communities to work, and therefore it's a win-win.
Today, Ajik has a foothold in 8 unrecognized Bedouin villages across the Negev. Amir, an Azarnug native, says that it is their community-based approach that helped persuade many living in unrecognized villages to get the coronavirus vaccines at the beginning of Israel's jab campaign.